Hello, welcome to World Cup Watchalong. I'm back. It's me and Kev. Emmett's had enough. He said one show with Kev's more than enough, so it's just me and Kev now.
Yeah, it was a good crack last night. Really enjoyed it.
Listen,
it's not my fault you missed it.
Yeah, listen, me and Kev Ball had a great laugh in that second half. I absolutely loved that second half.
Yeah, it was quality. I must admit.
How mad was last night though? At one point, you go like, Mexico scored, the Saudi Arabia round on the other end scores. Like, this is berserk. This is brilliant.
Yeah. We were sat there. We were watching bookings and seeing which way it would go. And it was just
the last 20 minutes going. So are they now level on bookings, or are they one booking away? Because then you're saying Poland don't get another booking, but don't concede.
It was crazy. But look, I mean, I don't think we're going to get that kind of night tonight. But there's still three.
Come on, we've not had a crazy night yet. We need a crazy night.
Technically, all four teams can still qualify out of this group. Although if Costa Rica qualify tonight, it's going to be epic. It's going to be mental. Evening, John. How are you? Good evening, Hannah. How are you doing? Hope you're all good. Smash the like button and all that good stuff.
The early kickoffs are good though. I mean, Belgium out.
Yeah.
I saw bits of the Belgian game. I saw your tweet. You're right. Those misses could haunt Lukaku because that's a real test of you how much it can affect you, because big misses like that is what can hurt you.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, the thing is, they were bad misses. Like, I mean, there was three of them that were horrendous misses.
You name the chat in the chat. Kokishi Oma. I'm sorry if I've probably said that completely wrong.
Right. Well, I'm going to go through these lineups quickly. The game we're going to focus on tonight is Japan against Spain, purely and simply because Germany should beat Costa Rica, and as long as Japan match Germany's scoreline, Japan will qualify. So we may as well focus on this one. And we'll start off with Spain. They're going with Unai Simon in goal, with Azpilicueta at right back, Rodri and Pau Torres as the centre backs, and Balde at left back. The midfield is unchanged with Gavi and Pedri, with Busquets playing through the middle. And on the right wing, you've got Nico Williams, not our Nico Williams, but Nico Williams. Potentially could be our Nico Williams, but we'll see. Morata and Dani Olmo playing left wing.
Morata's first start, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. And for Japan, and apologies for butchering any of these names. Gonda in goal, Itakura, Yoshida, Taniguchi, the back, with Ito, Morata, Tanaka, and Nagamoto across the midfield. And forward line of Kamada, Mieda, and Kobu.
Who does Kobu play for? I don't know many of the Japanese, but that is a name that
Kobu's been around for a while. He was he's been in Spain for years.
That's where I've seen him play them.
I think he might be at Villarreal or one of those sides. I'm not sure. But he's definitely one to watch. There's really high hopes for him.
Tomiyasu still on the bench, but I think he's managing a hamstring injury, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Minamino, he's just here.
He's just not favoured for the start at the minute.
Right, should we quickly go through the other game and then we'll go to my stream, so we've got another 4 or 5 minutes yet.
Oh no, we don't. Right, we'll quickly go through these ones. Costa Rica starting with Keylor Navas in goal, Duarte, Watson, and Vargas across the back, Fuller, Borja, Tejeda, Oviedo in midfield, Aguilera and Campbell with Venegas up front. Germany are going with Neuer, Kimmich, Sula, Rudiger, and Raum. Gundogan and Goretzka as your 2 sixes. Gnabry, Musiala, Sane, and Thomas Muller up front.
That's a very fluid attacking four, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Surprising to see Kimmich revert to right back, but look, it is what it is. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on that one. I did think
Fullrich might have started. He's a bit of the German Ricky Lambert, isn't he? I like stories like that where you hear a player playing in the lower divisions, and then in the latter end of the career, they just get this chance in the top division.
He's had a flying start to the season as well. He's been really good in Germany this season.
Took his goal well against Spain.
Yeah, He's a proper striker. He knows his game. He knows what he can do. So
Yeah.
Here yesterday's Watchalong did become very interesting towards the end, but stick with us and hopefully we'll.
So Japan are singing their national anthem at the moment. That's where I'm up to.
They're just doing the Spanish one now.
Okay, so I'm a little bit behind you. So I'll try to pause. Look for a change. So you can pause
Not
both your devices, and then I'll show you.
No, I'm only pausing one.
You can pause both your devices. You got two hands, one for each. Come on,
man. Just be lucky that I'm going like this at the minute. If I
John
start
is saying, what did you make of Trent's
much.
comments defending himself against critics, calling them all out as lazy analysis? I loved it because it feels like an open season on right now. No one else is defending him. I'll be honest. Trent's kind of said what we all said is, and I think it's not just on Trent. It's footballers in general. It's confirmation bias. If you think someone's shit, whenever they make a mistake, you highlight it and you emphasize it. And there's the flip the other way. If you think someone's good, you over-egg the good things here, and you kind of give them a pass when they do something stupid.
Yeah.
But
we're all guilty of it.
We're all
for every player. But outside of Liverpool fans, Trent gets an awful doing. But the reason he gets an awful doing is because they know how bloody good he is.
Yeah. It's easy and he's been so good for the last couple of years. And I'm sure his form will come back to the levels that he can be. Listen, he's not been horrific. It's just
far from it.
But unfortunately,
he's not been up to his usual high standards. That's the difference.
But to be fair, outside of Canate, no one in the back four has been up to their usual standards.
No.
So
there's a reason why we are where we are.
Correct.
I mean, not clinical enough in front of goal,
and back.
porous at the back. Silly mistakes.
It's a good combo, isn't it?
Oh, well done. You got one.
Bob's up beanie. Oh, keep an eye at half time. We have got some beanie stuff to talk about. You got to wear.
If I was on a gantry, this would be me.
Yeah, you got to wear that now you got to wear that now for the rest of the show.
I sweat buckets, man. I tell you what, I haven't had a hat like that in years.
Trent saying he feels like he gets critiqued to different players. Yeah, he did say he says unless I'm perfect, I know I'll get criticised. Yeah. He says, but when other players do similar mistakes, it's kind of given a pass. He's also, and we've had this, we know this, mate. He's flavour of the month, and it's same with clubs. Who's the crisis club? For the last couple of years, it's been United. So Liverpool, the crisis club at the moment. Liverpool get to a flyer when they get back. It'll be someone else. As soon as Arsenal lose a couple of games, and say City overtake Arsenal in the title race, Arsenal will be the new crisis club, and it'll be this player's not as good as you think he is. This player's not as good as you think he is. It's just a media bandwagon. We all know it happens. And look, we're all guilty. We're all guilty of it.
Absolutely.
There's definitely players I've been harsher on than probably am with others because you have a softer spot for certain players, and certain players I probably let off more than others. But we all do that.
For me, the other side of it is how good they can be. So when they're not quite on it, people are overcritical on basic mistakes and what they fail to realize. I mean, like Lukaku today was a prime example. There's no way in hell he intended to miss all of those chances. It's just
pressure.
When it happens, when the shitstorm happens, it happens, and no one in the world is going to feel worse than he does today.
Well, listen, for the first 2 months of the season, it looked like Mo couldn't hit a barn up.
Exactly, yeah.
And then up to Christmas, he was back on form. He was on something like 12 goals, 10 games. He's on those sort of statistics, which is normal, Mo. Exactly. Sadio Mane was quite ropey at the start for Bayern, then he found his form.
Well, where I am at the minute now is Morata is standing over the ball, waiting to kick off.
Okay, you need to pause a minute because I've just seen the Spanish team now.
Okay, well, Spain are going to be kicking off, and depending on they're from left to right.
So pause both at the same time. Come on, let's see you multitask. Come on, do both at the same time.
I'm not looking. There you go. I've just paused mine now.
Okay, the Germany game for me is just an advert.
Oh, Christ, no. Thomas Muller is just about to go up to the ball, so he's got about 30 seconds. Okay. Remember, I'm streaming the German game on my tablet, so I'd say we'll be about...
Okay, I've streamed the German game on my tablet, and I'm streaming the Spain game on my laptop. Multitasking.
Oh, it is. Jono, you're dead right. The thing is, nothing creates clicks better than a Liverpool story, so...
And United are the same.
100%.
You do a big one about United. It'll make and to a certain extent, Arsenal have that sort of impact, right? Morata standing over the ball. He's thinking about it. He's shaking his leg. And
Thomas Muller is doing the same.
Okay, so Spain game's off. Costa Rica game.
Germany game's off as well.
Not for me yet.
Yeah, I'm off now, so not a lot happening in that one yet. It's literally just about
pause the Germany game, and I'll show you when to start it, and then we can. Because I'm sure Kev Ball will be in the chat winding people up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the and it's Germany game. It's the first. It's 3 female officials, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the I can't remember the lady's name.
I've seen her before though.
She did the Super Cup that Liverpool against Chelsea. She did well. I mean, to us, the only controversial decision game was the penalty against Liverpool. But to be fair to her, the angle she's at, it looks a pen, but the TV replay shows it isn't. It's just no surprise. VAR was crap.
Japan are getting the press on here early, so that's good. But Spain are one side you look at in world football that if you don't get the press absolutely right, they will play through you.
Definitely.
And as it stands at the minute, early doors, I'm 1 minute 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
1 minute 10 on the Spain game.
Yeah, we're perfectly synced there. Thomas Muller is thinking about kicking the ball. Okay, now. Oh, we go. Frappart. Thank you, Osen. Kicked off. 1. I'll wait to get to 8 seconds and you can press play. You say you're 8 seconds in?
Yeah.
Go. Right, we're fairly synced now.
Okay,
cool. Write down notes after 1 minute. So there's probably lots to write down going, keep the ball. And in the Costa Rica game, first ball up, and Muller clashed heads with the centre back, and he's down injured after 26 seconds. Good start.
Well, the Japan-Spain game, I mean, there's players in here I'm really looking forward to. I really like watching Gavi and Pedri anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so...
And you were a little surprised both of them were starting because they played a lot of football. And Spain are qualified. I think even if they lost to Japan and Japan got low points, the goal difference is so big, they'd be fine.
But you wouldn't put it past Germany rattling however many. So
yeah, but even Germany rattle how many? They're not going to overtake Spain.
Yeah, I think the one change that probably surprised people was maybe resting one of them for Koke.
Yeah, that's what you'd have thought.
Yeah,
there was a thing, wasn't it? Pedri played a ridiculous number of football 1 year, and
I think it was his first year. He played 71 games,
and he suffered for it the second year because he
was right off the ball.
Anyone reckon Uruguay will make it out of the group? Part of me would like them to, but I also sort of think from a self-Liverpool point of view, just get Darwin back training with Liverpool and get his confidence back up.
It's not just that. I watched the 2 Uruguay games and they were awful in both games. And that was the worst 90 minutes I've seen Darwin play ever.
And I just feel that Ghana have got too much pace and power to not score against Uruguay, and I don't feel like Uruguay have 2 goals in them. If the mods are in the chat, can we get rid of our friend?
The minute Spain are just bossing the balls, Japan holding shape. Japan are setting in a 4-5-1 by the look of it. Or 5-4-1. But it is the case for Japan at the minute. Just all that Japan have to do is match what Germany do. Match what the Germans do, and they're through. Which, in fairness, if you're given this World Cup group, before a ball is kicked, you're not giving it Japan or Costa Rica a sniff of anything.
No.
The fact that it's down to the last game is a credit to the nations involved, to be fair.
Let's be fair. If we go through
these... Maeda.
There's been a couple of surprises.
That's a nice run in behind. Whip it. Oh, unlucky. Nicked it back. No foul there. This is where Japan's aggressive press is good. That's a foul, surely, ref. What? Forearmed him.
Nah, it's all right. He's only little. Leave Gavi alone, you bully. But again, looking at the ones who qualified, there are a couple of groups who go. They really went down to the last game, and sort of a bit surprising, really. So, no one expected Australia to qualify, and Denmark to finish bottom.
Christ, no. You wouldn't have picked that in a month of Sundays. And also today's games with Belgium and Croatia. No one in their right mind saw that coming either.
No, you thought Morocco would probably get third in the end. Ghana still got a good chance of qualifier. And I think we all thought Uruguay would be a bit better than they have been. They've been absolute garbage.
Yeah,
but we always thought we were interested how Ghana would do as well. And South Korea are always a difficult side. German game, decent shot from distance with Musiala, but good save by Navas. No.
Well, as it stands here at the minute, Spain are literally just reverting to what Barcelona used to do, is just that slow probing possession game.
Good to see Pau Torres playing. I like him. He was good for Villarreal. A little surprised he's still there, actually. I thought he might have got his move, actually, after getting to the Champions League semi-final.
I think they'll probably have to cash in this season.
And he'd do well in England.
Oh, he would, yeah. He's good. He's a good centre-back.
Mm.
Same with Gavido from Croatia.
Cross in.
Nico.
Blocked. Just about blocked him out. From distance, miles.
Busquets.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. It's Spain do have some good centre backs, but the one thing with Roger, you actually look at him. He is a centre back. You know, he looks like a centre back. And if you want to play out from the back, he's as good as anyone that can do that job. You know, he's a brilliant defender. He reads the game really well. He's good in the air. He's solid.
But would you not have to say Pau Torres and Laporte as a two?
No, because I think
and then Rodri further up, because he can still play from there. Because I can't see Busquets playing another tournament after this one.
No, but that's the whole point. You have Gavi and Pedri with Busquets. That's your Barcelona midfield. They have a telepathy and a way of playing. So,
which you probably need with such a short turnaround from the league stopping and the tournament starting, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's not just that. That's a silly mistake.
Busquets.
He might just get away with it.
He might do. Bit of head tennis.
Lovely ball.
Oh, just wide.
Unlucky.
Should have worked the keeper there. See, that's why you play. That's why you play Roger at centre mid, mate.
But the touch from Ito just took him away from goal.
Yeah. Who is number 4?
Head tennis. It was Aspilicueta.
Good position.
Nice play. Yeah, but the ball. Yeah, it just took him away.
I mean, from that angle, you'd be shooting the keeper if he conceded from there.
Oh God, yeah. But the touch took it away from goal. It was good play. It was a good attack.
They've got to be brave, Japan, because they can't just sit back and hope.
No, they can't. You can't allow Spain to just dictate the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Muller's just getting in he's got the ball in the box. Shift, touch. They're trying to walk it in, the Germans. They're not far away, though. They're not far away at all. That's a lovely 1-2. Morata's definitely cleaned up there.
Oh, back post. No, centre back's got it.
Well, by all accounts,
apparently, as well. Though.
Yeah, we're kind of loosely linked with him, the number 14 for Spain, and we do like a Spanish number 14.
Who's that 14?
It's Nico Williams.
Oh, okay.
I think that's him.
We also like having a Nico Williams as well. So stick with the.
I think that no, it's not. It's number 12. It's my mistake. That was Balda.
Say Nico Williams got dreadlocks.
Yeah.
I mean, Balda's a good player as well, but I don't think we need a left back at the moment. We're pretty stocked there.
But I suppose if you look at this attack here, this is what having Morata in the side does give you.
Gives you that physical.
He's offside there, but it gives him an aerial threat, which is what they don't have, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, Nico Williams would be a typical Liverpool front three sort of player. You know, direct, fast. You know, he's still quite young though, so it's a good chance that we can just use him in a rotation point of view. But that'd be the ideal person for Liverpool, I would say. And you're quite keen for us to get another one, aren't you? On the wide position.
Another wide position, definitely 100%. Yeah. But I prefer to try to get somebody who's someone
who's shot just
versatile.
Wide. Yeah, which I think can Nico Williams do both sides? So it should be tomorrow. It's you and me tomorrow, mate, aren't we? So we've got Serbia, Switzerland, or Cameroon, Brazil.
I didn't even look at the games for tomorrow, to be honest.
The late kickoff: Serbia, Switzerland, or Cameroon, Brazil. I mean, Brazil are through. I think Cameroon need the win.
Yeah.
And I think Switzerland will probably be all right with a draw against Serbia. Serbia have to win.
There's Williams. He just took a nasty little clip on the leg there.
I think there's a goal in the Germany game, bud.
But they're on the break at the minute. Ball out to Ram. Cross comes in. Edler, goal.
Yeah, I think you're about 3 seconds ahead of me. I think you're still a few seconds ahead of me. Mine's even slower.
Serge Gnabry.
I feel like Martin McFly. Good header.
It is good header, but they know they.
Oh, Morata! We're too busy watching that goal. Missed their goal. Oh,
is Japan in trouble now? But that's the threat that Morata has. You know, he is a proper 9, and despite what he does at club level, at international level, he's got that threat. He's quick enough. He's technically good on the ball, but he can receive it and give it off in like a proper 9 should. As it stands
now, Germany's second in the group, so they'll be playing Morocco, and Spain will be playing Croatia.
Yeah.
So Nico Williams got it here. Puts it into Gavi. Cleared. Nico Williams again. Back post to Azpilicueta.
So really loopy, nice loopy cross.
The old Chelsea connection there.
Yep.
Good header.
It is a good header, but
both
he found himself in too much space there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he found himself in too much space. Keeper might be slightly disappointed. It was close to him.
I think it's the pace that beats him, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's Ito with the cross, or Maeda with the cross. Didn't get anything on it. Gavi's on the ball. Back to Balda. Japan. This is where Japan could get they could get really hurt here. He's been impressive, Olmo.
Yeah, he's done well. Goes very much to the radar, because when we played Leipzig, he was right pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. But you don't often see him playing on the wing, especially for Leipzig. He plays more through the middle.
Yeah, but I suppose it's a very fluid front three, isn't it? Which sort of doesn't require him to have searing pace sometimes as well. Especially got pace on the other side. Who's winding you up here?
Thor, love the comment.
McFly. Right, see. So Baldi's got the ball again.
Yeah.
I mean, Spain now could just pass Japan to death here, really, couldn't they?
That's what I mean. They could really pick him off. This could become an exhibition.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Japan have shown
resilience.
So when they get the ball, they're really quick on the counter. They get numbers up. But you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you overcommit, Spain will absolutely destroy you. And if you don't press in the right areas, you're not going to get back into the game.
Very much so.
But the problem is, I think Japan have to better Germany's result, or at least match it. And I honestly, looking at this German game,
78% possession, 16 to Japan, and six was in contest. I think it got dominant. That's called dominant possession. That now. Yeah, right. Morata is now joint top goal scorer. Fair play. Gets a lot of stick. Gets a whole lot stuck for being offside constantly. He is offside an awful lot. He's one of those players, isn't he? He's got a great agent, though. He's got some moves, that lad.
He has got some moves. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with one of the clubs he moved to. And whether his moves could be involved in some controversy. Yeah, we don't know.
No. I think the whole Juventus situation is definitely one of those watch those space moments.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, UEFA have launched an investigation now, but look, they're just so behind the curve on this one.
That's just a bit of window dressing, that, isn't it? Because look to be seen to be investigated now.
Yeah, that
lovely play there by
MC. I'm with you, mate. Nakata was probably the first real Japanese superstar to play in Europe, and What a player.
Yeah, he was great. He was.
Yeah. But the hope was that Kubo would be that type of player to break through in Europe. There is some good players in this Japanese side. I mean, the one standout for me in this side is on the bench, unfortunately, is Mitoma. At Brighton. I thought he's been brilliant at Brighton when he's come on, this season. And I like Kamada a lot.
Germany nearly make it 2-0 then.
Yeah, corner about to be taken in that one.
Yeah, Goretzka with a late effort.
But Spain are settling in now. They're 15 minutes gone. They're settling in.
Germany are playing like they did against Japan. Just at this time, they've got
the goal. Yeah,
that was what they just weren't clinical against Japan in that first half. A bit like Argentina against Saudi Arabia as well. That was similar.
Oh dear.
Germany so far 5 attempts on goal, 3 on target. Costa Rica not a shot on goal.
From what I'm seeing, mate, Costa Rica are struggling to get the ball out of their own half.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Japan are just
They've had that one real attack and then just can't get the ball now.
And what do you do though? You know what I mean? You know you're not technically. You know you're not as good.
You just got to fight with them and just hope you can try and hang in there.
This is where they have to be really good now, really brave, is get through the press by hook or by crook. Try to force something. But Spain are do you know what? They're going to be such a hard side to play against Spain in this tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's got a fancy.
No. But the Germany game was quite telling though, because they dominated it probably for a good 60, 70 minutes. But then they really went off the boil at 1-1. So it's
ball comes into the German box and Kimmich chests it back to Neuer. Johan is down injured and clutching his thigh. It looks like it was just clashed leg on leg.
Yeah, I think
we'll see how
dead leg. Looks like a dead leg.
Painful once.
Yeah, a few surprising sides getting through to knockout stages. Australia getting through to knockout stages.
Getting through is huge.
Yeah, huge fact. That again, a bit like we were saying with Canada. You've now been at the World Cup. You're going to be at the World Cup next year. It's using that as a building block.
Yeah, but for Australia, it's like the fact that most of those players that are in the squad, not in the starting 11, but in the squad, is coming through the A-League. That will give them confidence going forward, and it might open doorways for them to get moves to Europe. But with Canada, I mean, fine, they didn't get any points, but they didn't disgrace themselves in any of the games either.
No, because they should have beaten Belgium. Let's be honest, they should have beaten Belgium, and they were in the second game. The third game, the bits I saw, it did look like a game too far. I think the Croatia and the Belgium, I think took a lot out of that squad's legs. But like you said,
I think a lot of people are underestimating Morocco.
Yeah.
Straight up, I think that Morocco, including us, when we did our previews of the tournament, we looked at Morocco, and when I started looking at the team, at the players that are available to them, I was like, you know what? They're not a bad side at all.
No. And listen, as an England, looking at England, I'm glad Senegal don't have Sadio Mane fit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because they're going to cause England problems anyway without him.
Don't see why.
I think they've got threats out wide with pace, which I still think that's England's weakness defensively.
They do, but they're playing in the Championship.
Not all of them.
Their main threat is Ismail Assar, and he's playing for Watford in the Championship. Jeju made his career playing for Bristol City. He's playing in France now.
Yeah,
it's like people over-egg.
I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised he's still in the Championship. But I don't know if that's
shouldn't be.
I don't know if that's because Watford price might remove.
More than likely, but even if he wasn't, he's at best a mid-table Premier League player. But you look at the players that are around them. You got Ganake, you've got three
But
defensive holding mids.
Well, he's out, isn't he?
Yeah, but
he's there. I think he's suspended. I think now. I think he picked up a yellow in the last game.
Yeah, look, I mean, for me, there's nothing in that Senegal side that should give England any problems.
Well,
genuinely, there shouldn't be. That doesn't mean they won't, but they shouldn't.
Even if they get past Senegal, I mean, the big games.
The big game is probably going to be France, but I've watched France and
if you said that the Belgian game today was made for Origi, he's a bit of an enigma though, Origi, because he's not scored much for AC Milan. He's been again one of those ones. He's available.
He hasn't put himself in a window to say, "Look, pick me."
Yeah,
that's the problem.
You'll beat Senegal, Chris. Not to England at all, bar the pace of Sarr. No, I would still expect England to win, but I think it's not the most routine of games I would give them. I mean, the Wales game was. I saw the highlights. So I didn't actually watch it. It was the most routine win I think I've seen.
It was. It genuinely was.
Was Bale injured anyone for half time? Was he just
he was injured? He went off injured, but it needed to happen anyway. I mean,
I didn't know if it was. I didn't know he was injured.
Yeah, him and Ramsey shouldn't have been in the squad. That's the truth. But the fact that they were, and same with Joe Allen, they shouldn't have been in the squad at all. None of them. No, that's not a good sign. Seeing the Mexican wave going around.
Yeah.
But it is one of those games, unfortunately.
It's got that friendly feel about it, isn't it?
Well, it's like the Spanish squad know they're safe as houses. None of them want to pick up any injuries or unnecessary bookings.
But in a weird way, the ones who aren't starting regularly have also got to look at, well, this is also an opportunity for me to become, if I'm not going to start, first sub.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, and if you're Morata, you're going, I'm joint top goal scorer. I might have an opportunity of getting a lead up.
In fair, if you're Morata now, these are the kind of games that you got to be looking at and thinking, if I get a hat trick here, one more, and I'll top it.
Well,
six or seven goals will win it.
Well, that's what Kane did in the last World Cup. Is when England played Panama, he took his opportunities, which was, these are garbage. I'm getting 2 or 3 here, and he just did it against the weaker sides. Going, I'll make sure I get my goal tally up. That's all.
Here he is again. Morata's shot, good save, bit close to the keeper. He's holding it.
Thought of an interest, but I think you brought this up as well, Kev. Nations League has slowed some of the progress of the USA, Canada, Australia, and some of the African sides. You're probably right, because there isn't opportunities to do friendlies against them, so they could test themselves against the likes of Brazil's, Argentina's, the Spains of the world, because then they'll know.
Well, they get games against the South American sides, and you're seeing a lot more of that. You're seeing a lot more of the South Americans playing friendlies in the UAE, in the Middle East, against these countries in like little mini tournaments around the friendlies. But
do you remember when Brazil used to always play at Fulham?
Brazil used to come and do it. Well, yeah, they did, because a lot of their European-based players.
But it was good fun though, wasn't it? You could go to Fulham and go watch Brazil singing.
Go watch Brazil, yeah.
It's better than watching England game at Wembley. That.
Yeah, but the other side of it is Brazil used to go to Europe to do tours, and that's not that long ago. I'm only talking in the last decade. But the Nations League has definitely.
I think Costa Rica have got away one there. Rudiger wants a penalty, and he isn't looking at the ball. And when you see the penalty that are given, that's it fills in that category. Morata cuts it back. Omo. Oh, good tackle. Corner to Spain.
Yeah.
Don't know. I can't catch his name, but whoever number 4 is, that's a cracking block. That. Omo does well there because the pass of Morata's behind him.
He's a really good player.
He looks offside as well, actually. That's a great take.
It's Akura is the Japanese number 4.
It's a great block, but yeah, he does well, Omo, because it's behind him, and the touch to bring it in front to get the shot off is really good.
Well, the other game's 23 minutes gone. It's still 1-0, but as I said, Germany absolutely dominating it.
It feels like when both games just feel like
well. The thing is with that, what I'm saying is, Costa Rica are sitting in their box when they're defending with maybe 7-8 players in their box. There's not enough. Germany can either take pot shots from out the back, or try to move it quickly in the box, draw foul that way, or and Costa Rica are on the counter now.
Germany. Oh, Navas does well to come out there.
Yeah, he's a good keeper killer, Navas. He's one you don't expect to be at PSG too much longer.
No, he had an absolute nightmare at the Spain game.
Yeah, he did. But on the night, I think everything Spain touched turned to gold, didn't it? It was
yeah,
just one of those.
You do sometimes have those games, which helps.
Really need Japan to get one back here, just to
make it interesting.
Yeah. With Spain, I've got to admit, I'm impressed. The more I see of them, the better they're getting. That's Pau Torres there. It's brilliant football. I wasn't Pau Torres, sorry, it was Rodri. Pau Torres is bringing it out now. Looking for Danny Olmo. 1-on-1 with Itakura. And cut back and into space. No one read it. Ito on the ball now. Japan looking to play it through, but Maeda's he's at Celtic, Maeda. Hard worker, but he's not going to cause these Spanish players any trouble, really. Do referees practice running backwards? Yes. Yes, they do. What you also find is referees run. Well, I watched a program once about, and it was the refs were wearing body cameras. And when you actually see how much distance they cover in the game, it's not as much as what you think. But they'll generally move, halfway between either half, and almost like in a square.
It's learned to run the angle, isn't it, to get yourself in the best position.
Read the play, read where they think the ball's going to go, so they can anticipate where to stand.
I love listening to one of those body cams on John Moss. But just round the center circle, I think that's all it'd be.
Yeah, I think it would jiggle too much. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I can say it because I'm a fat bastard, so it's okay.
So is he.
Hey, that's why I can get away with it. We're brothers, me and John.
Both shit referees.
Germany have another corner.
You're both shit referees as well.
Yeah, pants referee, mate. I'm absolutely hopeless. Here, what did you think of that Messi penalty last night? Did you see it?
Saw the save. I didn't see. I missed what it's for. It looks soft. I've seen bits of people saying it looked really soft.
But keeper came for the ball. Chesney came for the ball. Arm out like that to punch the ball. Missed the ball. Clipped Messi's head. And penalty given. His eyes and arm never moved a muscle.
Yeah, that does sound soft. But what's it? You do see sometimes keepers go for punches, miss, and proper clatter.
Oh, yeah.
That's not an example of it.
No, that's the different.
But they're not given half the time either.
No, they're not. I've seen some really weird VAR decisions.
Yeah. Good save, though, Chesney.
Yeah, Oshin, yeah. That'll be a proper test for Spain. Croatia, because Croatia quite happily play for penalties from the start. They'll stay in the block and they'll stay in shape. But as long as they've got Lovren, you're always in with a chance. Wow, because he will give you chances. And in fairness, Belgium should have won today by 3.
I think that XG was 3.5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we knew that. I mean, we saw the chances that. I don't know, that's not what we're picking up, but the chances like Lukaku missed, the one where it hits his chest when it's like an open goal is the one that is like, wow.
That's just one of those, like, when your name's not down, you're not.
That's when you just knew you went, it's just not happening for you today.
Yeah.
If that's a club game, you just go, look, lads, we're just not winning today. It's just you just know some games you have like that where you just go, it's just not, we're done.
It's just not happening. That's a foul. 100%. That's a foul. He's playing advantage. But of all the teams you've watched so far, Chris, who's been the one that's been like, yeah, they're better than what I thought. They've got a real life chance. And who's the one that have been, my God, I can't believe they're that bad.
Uruguay were definitely the latter. I can't believe they're that bad. I thought they'd get to knockouts Uruguay, but I didn't think they get much beyond that. I'm trying to think it. I'm looking at the teams now. The Dutch, because all the others, like England's group, were all kind of where I roughly expected to be. Same with Holland's group. Argentina probably aren't as good as I thought they'd be. As in, they're still a good side, but they're nowhere near the level I thought they would be. I'll probably say like Australia, Senegal, and Morocco are definitely better than anyone thought they would be, and they've kept Canada were definitely better than I thought they would be. I thought they'd be a bit of cannon fodder, to be honest. And to be fair, they kept it pretty competitive. The German side hasn't surprised me. I think it's mid-cycle of building the next team. So the Japan result wasn't that big a surprise because it kind of felt like they do feel like they're missing something. Germany, I think it's probably a central number 9, a true central number 9. I still think they're missing that. But what about you?
It's pretty much the same. Serbia, I expected more from.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I expected more from Serbia, but I don't think they've been able to get their best players on the pitch. That's been a problem. Spain are better than I thought. I didn't expect them to be as dominant as they have been. They've bossed this group from start to finish.
I did wonder where the goals are coming from, but to be fair, when they won 7-0, so you can't that kind of put.
Yeah, they've just got goals throughout the side. When you look at how they play and how they attack and how fluid they are, you've got your 2-8s bomb into midfield. You've got your wingers come inside. Your fullbacks overlap. They're a real threatening side.
But Gavy's down grabbing his calf.
Yeah, there's a lot of these players. You're seeing it here. I mean, look at this foul here. I mean, look. Yeah, it's painful. He knew about it. It's a booking. That should be a booking. The referee's just smiling his head off. It's like, aren't I glad to be here?
I know. It's a naughty on that one.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you didn't see it, someone needs to be in his ear. Say, yeah, you missed one there.
It's been a mixed bag.
Don't have to go and see a monitor or anything. Just say that you missed one there.
It's been a mixed bag World Cup, this, hasn't it?
It has.
Because
that's why I think it's wide open as well.
Some games have been really, really good. And then there has been some absolute turgid stuff we've had to watch. Really turgid.
Good shout, Oshim, there with Denmark. Massively underperforming. Considering the players that they have at their disposal.
They look light. They did look light up front, though.
But that squad has been together now for a while, and they're a squad that generally gets in knockout stages regularly, and they've got a good record of beating top nations as well, you know?
Oh!
That's the problem for Spain. Unai Simon is an absolute disaster waiting to happen.
With the ball?
Yeah, with the ball at his feet. He thinks he's actually good at football.
Yeah, at least David De Gea accepts he's not very good with the ball at his feet.
Exactly. De Gea is a much better keeper, but he's not. That's offside.
But he knows he's reluctant to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Kamada's game. Kamada's game is not playing up front, running in behind. His game is to come short and be involved. He's trying to give a playmaker.
A bit of a tighter thing. He's too upright. He's no Alisson, is he?
No, Christ, no. I mean, to me, he's an absolute disaster waiting to happen, and he will get caught out in this tournament.
Will be funny. Maybe on those YouTube compilations soon, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Well, 33 minutes gone in the other game, and it's still 1-0 to Germany.
So who are the other? Red Steve, we are on 34-49 in the Spain game, and I'm on 33-27 on the Germany game. Kev's probably on like 10 minutes ahead of me.
No. I'm about to say.
Oh, nice turn by number 11 for Japan. Played it out wide. A chance of an overlap here.
That's what they are good at, Japan. Their interplay around the is really good.
11. Overplayed it there.
The thing is, who are you crossing it to? You're not. So
yeah, they're trying to cut them out from behind down the sides, aren't they? What? It's no point them banging it through the middle because Rodri and Pau should be dealing with that.
Yeah, this is where and you can see
they've done well to keep hold of it, but again, they'll end up back on the halfway line again.
For me, this is where I think Mitoma is a big miss. Having that winger who can cut inside.
Blocked again.
Yeah, having that winger who can cut inside and give a shot off. Yeah, I did, Thor. The opening goal for Morocco today, the keeper was just going on a jolly wonder. And Ziyech, the ball fell to Ziyech about 30 yards out and chipped it in.
He's had a good tournament as well, the Canadian keeper, until that point.
Hey?
That looks a foul throw.
I've seen a few of them in this tournament as well. Japanese fans, man, they're absolutely brilliant. You gotta love them.
Yeah. Argentina fans were good last night as well.
Yeah. I mean, I hate the plucky runners up, the plucky losers tag. But the tournament is better for having these sides in it, But I was saying to Gav the other night, I honestly think we could end up with a last eight that is literally just made up of all the big nations.
Good tackle.
Yeah, I think you could end up with the last eight of the likes of Spain, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina, England.
Musiala picks the ball up outside the box, cuts inside, and it's a great tackle from behind, just puts him off.
Yeah.
Nailed a stunning goal. He's another brilliant player, Musiala.
He's got to be one in the making. He's one in the making, isn't he?
Yeah. Shame he's
and the thing is, you'll never get him out of Munich. You'll never get him out of Munich, like.
No.
Different.
Are you getting excited with Agent Trent and Mr. Bellingham Instagram dates together?
They know exactly what they're doing, those two. They're not stupid.
That's just how can we get over and excited?
Yeah, you can imagine the two of them sat there, right? You know what's going to happen when we press send, don't you? Let's see how long it takes. And bang.
They probably take bets on which football journalists put it as an exclusive.
Yeah, the thing is, players talk. Players talk. So I think they
are genuinely mates anyway.
Yeah, they would be. They've been in and around England squads now for a good while. So
yeah, Henson seems to be quite good at protecting Bellingham. They seem to have got a bit of a rapport as well. Maybe the senior player situation.
Look, I honestly think that England are a better side with Henderson in it, purely and simply because he. Do you see the Dean Ashton story that came out that he said he'd hate to play with someone like Jordan Henderson. All he does is shout and drive you on, and he doesn't let you stop and rest. And there's a reason why you never won anything your entire career, kid.
I mean, he did retire at 25.
He never won out.
Oh, Dean. So the West Ham lad. But Ben Foster did a similar thing, where he said he'd win a game for United and he want to go out on the piss, and they were like, "No, lads, we're in training tomorrow. We'll get ready for the next game." It's like, but we've just won. It's like, I think that sometimes shows a mental, whether you're ready to be an elite player or not. And with the United players, we'll celebrate when we win the title, or we'll celebrate when we win the league.
Yeah,
we don't just go out on the piss because we've beaten the local rivals. That's how it works.
Here come Japan, 2v2. Oh, you had to get that ball right. That was not the right pass.
They're getting into the right positions.
They don't have that clinical forward that can either spot a run or...
If they get into half-time at 1-0, then they've got to look at, can they change it up?
They do have options off the bench, be it Taki, be it Mitsomo.
Who's
they
known
have
with
options to change
who's
it.
done with the left back for Spain? Didn't they go off injured?
I'll tell you who's in the squad at the minute. Jordi Alba, yeah.
Yeah. Did he pick up an injury? I thought he'd injured.
Yeah, it doesn't say on here. I think he did though. I think he went off injured in the last game.
Because I know Ben White's left the England squad, hasn't he?
Yeah, he just said personal reasons, so I don't know the ins and outs of what
No.
could be. And to be honest,
I think people didn't realise because he was greyed out when they showed him they showed the bench and he was there but greyed out.
Yeah. Here come Japan again, but
well, one prediction never came
Rodgers
through.
in there
Trent's actually had some minutes for England.
It was literally
very safe.
Yeah, I called it on the night. I said that this is the kind of game where those were the changes that needed to be made. But for me,
Yeah, I mean, we can think it's been no top 8, but I think in every World Cup we've had at least one what you could say underdog get to the last.
Yeah, Oisin is saying something similar there, and it's like, but this is just one tournament. I just look at it and thinking, from the games that I've seen,
and it does look that way, but
it looks like the bigger sides are growing into the tournament. I mean, it would be a massive shock now, say, if Australia went and got one, and just went into the quarterfinals.
True.
Be an absolute massive shock. Is Spain in again? Can he slide Morata in? No, he can slide in Danny Olmo though. Shot that could be checked for a handball, but it will be checked. But
Pedri again. Spain just go again. It's almost like a front 8, this, isn't it?
Well, you're looking at it. You're playing two. It's 2-4-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your two centre backs, and everyone else is just in two lines of 4 in front of them.
Just smothering them, innit?
Yeah. Even if they win the ball, even if they lose the ball, they jump in on
Germany nearly through again. Navas punches the ball and nearly takes off Gnabry's head at the same time.
Yeah, well, he wasn't offside.
Sorry, Musiala, it was.
Yeah, he wasn't offside.
No. That punch that he connected with Musiala, I don't think he'd have got up. No, he's miles up. This punch here, look at that. Because you didn't connect with him. Japan get it back. It's about a couple of minutes to go.
This is what he needed a shout. Take it and just.
OC said Costa Rica finally had a shot.
It was a big long ball up from the back, miscontrolled. Rudiger made another howler, shot, and it's just over the bar. Is that Ricardo Fuller?
No, different Fuller.
Different Fuller. Okay.
I think. Yeah, Rudiger Rick. Nothing new there then.
There's a book in for Japanese
number 3.
Number 3. Yeah, it was late. It was
late, high up the calf.
Yeah.
Koda comes in. No, it smashes it clear.
Yeah, Taniguchi. But this must be so frustrating for the Japanese players to play against.
Yeah.
They know they have to win. They just cannot get anywhere near the ball, no matter which way you look at it.
Another yellow card,
yeah. Free kick. It's not a booking, that. It's not a book.
Exo having to play Yoshida. Where's Yoshida now?
He's playing in France.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if he's playing in Monaco, but I'm sure he's playing in France.
See the replay.
No, that's just not a booking. It's not foul. Is it? No, it's nothing. You can touch him.
Very bizarre booking, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, that was just out of nothing. That's
Costa
another
Rica,
one of this.
awful control. Bloody hell, Kev. 1 minute at a time. What's going on here?
Yeah, the rest board as well.
I was getting settled in for another 25 minutes of this. Austin said it's Sampdoria for Ishida. I'll have to Google it in a minute.
I'm literally just doing it now.
Nika Williams. Cross. Overhit. Goal.
Yeah, they're saying Schalke.
Somewhere in Europe then. We're getting close.
We're getting there. We're going from France to Italy. Yeah, he's playing at Schalke.
Schalke, there you go. Well, we covered 3 countries there.
Joined this summer. He's got a 12-month contract.
Yeah. Oh, shot right side then.
Yeah, Steve, I agree, mate. Japan definitely need to get something because
definitely.
Yeah.
Japanese keeper punches clear that.
It's only a matter of time for Germany, 100%.
Yeah, half-time both. I think it's half-time both games now. So probably going according to plan for the two bigger nations, isn't it? But totally dominant. Costa Rica have actually had a couple of at least half chances, but Japan just look outplayed as well. So
yeah, it's almost like what you fear is going to form, and unfortunately, the games are literally playing out as you expected. They are the 2 dominant sides by a country mile. Unlike last night, where Mexico gave it a right go, but it wasn't until the second half that they actually came out and gave it a right lash, In the first half, it was like stay in the game. Just having a look to see what's tomorrow. 3:00 games. You got Ghana against Uruguay and South Korea against Portugal. And in Group G, 7:00 tomorrow night, Cameroon against Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland. And just have a quick look at the way the tables stack up for that. Well, at the minute, Group G, Brazil are top at 6 points, so they're through. You've got Switzerland, Cameroon. Switzerland on 3, Cameroon and Serbia both on 1.
So Switzerland need at least a point, don't they, to qualify?
Yeah, but Serbia needs a win. That will put them on 4. So Serbia could go through if they Serbia beats Switzerland. Mm-hmm. But if Cameroon could upset the apple cart and pick up a win against Brazil, they'd be on 4 points. Still not totally in their hands, but they'd be in with a fighting chance.
I think in the other group, I think Uruguay have to win and hope results go their way, don't they?
Yeah.
Ghana just need a point.
Ghana just need a point. I'm not sure what the fixtures are for the last game, to be honest.
I will tell you. It is
Ghana against Uruguay and South Korea against Portugal. You'd imagine Portugal make a raft of changes.
So if you're South Korea, again, you'd hope for that and hope to beat Portugal's weaker side.
Yeah. But
someone said, you see Suarez's press conference today, said he wouldn't apologise to Ghana.
Why should he?
But also, if that's any other nation, that's what you expect your player to do.
Yeah,
take the risk.
It's the most selfless thing I've ever seen anyone do.
I mean, he lost his semi-final place for it, but roles reversed. Mo Salah's doing that on the halfway line. They maybe don't do the histrionics afterwards of when they miss it. That's probably what they don't do. But we've all played football even at a very amateur level.
Yeah,
we'd all do it.
Yeah, 100%.
And just go, I'll take the risk of the penalty and just hope for the best.
Oh, especially
that it was quite late in the game as well. It wasn't like it was early in the game. It was time to go back and win it. It was, the key moment.
Yeah, Well, Jake's asking there, are we going to have any staff left when we go back? It seems like someone's leaving every day.
We've got a doctor, haven't we?
Yeah, but the latest one to leave is the head of fitness. Fitness is going to Rangers as a not a technical director, but
Is that the one who
more
looks like
like
Klopp?
no. I'll tell you now. His last name is Ade.
Oh, okay.
I'm just.
Oh, and Steve Highway's retired, hasn't he, as well?
Yeah, Stevie Highway retired as well. Yeah,
He's had a great career, both on and off the pitch. Some of the talent he brought through when he was looking after like the academy, that was brilliant.
yeah. Just having a look, Yeah, Liverpool lose another staff member to Michael Beale. Dr. Jack Addy is departing Merseyside after almost 7 years.
I mean, a lot of these guys living. It's 7 years, it's 10 years. So you also think some people get to that point where they're like going, they want a fresh change.
Yeah, well, Dr. Addy is
they're all going at the same time.
He's held a combined role of elite fitness development and under 21 fitness coach since 2016, but has now left to become head of performance at Rangers. So look, he's left to take a promotion.
Yeah, so it's not like he's
it's not like he's downgrading or anything like that. He's taking a promotion, and good luck to the guy. It's not a surprise that clubs' backroom staff, especially at this time of year, are going to get poached here, there, and everywhere. It's no surprise.
No.
How much he'd be involved with in the day-to-day running of things, who knows? But yeah, Ghana will be definitely looking to get a result. I mean, the thing is with Ghana tomorrow, they could be too pumped up for this.
Yeah, it could switch, but it
can go nice.
Because also you don't know how Uruguay can last. Sometimes last chance saloon can make you play above yourself as well.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I think that would be probably the game of the day tomorrow. Yeah, we're kind of looking forward to watching that more than any of the others. Give me one sec there, mate. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that was going to be the late kickoff, to be honest. Right, so while these are all talking about halftime chit chat and light shows, so we've got one last bobble hat to give away, like Kev showed before. So what we thought is for everyone who's in the chat, we'll do a bit of a giveaway. So Kev's going to put his hat on, and he's now got to keep that hat on for the rest of the show and see how long he lasts before his head melts. So he let you out of E17 there, mate.
Tell you what, man, you can't beat it. It's quality.
Cool. So to win one of these, then we want you in the chat to put in before the second half starts who you think the last goal scorer will be, and whoever gets it right, we'll draw. We'll go on the draw for winning a hat. Buy it, really, mate. So if you want a free hat, let us know.
If you want a hat, get in the hat. If you want a hat, get in the chat.
As the last goal scorer out of the both games combined as well. So whoever you think will score last. So who's your money on, Kev? You can't win it though, but
it could be someone off the bench.
That's what I mean. So I think we're off the bench. So who's your money on?
And if nobody gets it, we'll come up with something then at the end after. Don't worry.
Yeah, Kev, you can do that. You're the creative one. Oh, it's messed all your hair up now, Kev.
I ain't got much of it. All right, Tomas. Tomas is going for Omo.
So
good shout, actually.
What I will do is I'll star these so we have them in our backlog so we can see what people said.
Yeah.
So that's what Tomas is the only person entered. So that's a good start.
Yeah. Well, at the minute, Tomas is winning it.
Tomas is winning because he's the only person who's entered it. I'm sure they'll all fly through in a minute.
Yeah, all right. But please don't forget to hit the like button as well. Subscribe if you already haven't, but smash the like button as well. And also, we've got a draft tonight at 10 p.m. where we will be back.
You, me on that again.
You, me, Emmett, and it's hosted by Matt. Knowing Matt has put in meticulous planning.
Yeah, and it's about Liverpool players who played under Klopp, isn't it?
Yeah. So
that
it should be
be,
good.
Honest,
The
that could mean
draft
anything,
season,
doesn't it?
The drafts are you. I've got to get the cans out by then. So
yeah, I enjoyed. I enjoy watching the drafts when you're doing the bloody stressful. Thomas says, "Thanks,
Thomas. You haven't won it yet, kid.
You haven't won it yet. You're just the only person who's entered.
You're in the draw."
Jake saying there's no more goal scorers to both finish 1-0 in both. Do you know what? We can accept that as a prediction because if it happens,
who was the last? Which one? Who was the last goal scorer? So to date, nothing stopping anyone having a go at that.
It's true. It's true. But I'll take that as Jake's entry because that's also a prediction, isn't it? We're going to stay as we are.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 2 entries in this so far. We do well at this, Kev.
Neuer 80-yard banger from Red Steve. Optimistic.
Okay. I mean, Red Steve's also the one who says 4-0. Joe Gomez to get the third. One of these days, Red Steve, that'll come off.
It will come off, and we will never hear the end of it for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
It'll be like, do you remember when? It'll be one of those moments.
Xavi with a belter. Not quite sure that was going to happen. I might be wrong.
I don't know. It's just one of those nights, isn't it? With these 2 games, you're hoping that a decent game breaks out between either one of them. But at the minute, I'm surprised Germany are still only 1-0.
I don't think it's for the lack of trying.
No, I think it's more to do with Keylor Navas is having a decent game than anything else.
To be fair, Costa Rica probably should have done better with the one decent chance they had. Japan have created one chance, but it was from an angle that you would never expect the keeper to get beaten from. And the only other chance was the keeper trying to dribble it into the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think Japan will. I mean, if it's 15 minutes going, it's still 1-0.
I expect Japan to make changes at halftime. I expect them to make at least 1 or 2. They have to make a change up front, personally. They have to make a change at number 9. Maeda is not the guy.
Yeah.
He's not going to run in behind. It's not his game. You need Kamada coming in deeper and trying to get involved in the build-up play a lot more.
Minamino. Tomiyasu might come because Tomiyasu always seems to do well when he comes on for them. But I think he didn't say he's managing a hamstring injury at the moment.
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he's played at all.
I think he came off the bench in the Germany game.
Yeah, but he hasn't done much, and it's like
I'll put this up. Remember when Steve was right that one time. We'll still wait for that time, Red Steve, but it'll happen for you at some point.
It will happen one day.
I'm sure I'm going to regret that comment at some point later down the line.
Then he's clipped that bad boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. We were watching the other game. But Kanate apparently, starting that game, he made more tackles than anyone else ever.
Apparently, his post-match was good as well, wasn't it? He said, almost like saying it doesn't matter because you're through in it. He was like, no, I play for France. We shouldn't lose. This is not acceptable. Well, which is the mentality he wants, which is maybe something Dean Ashton could look into, which is that's probably the way you have to think if you want to push on to the next level.
Yeah, in fairness, I think he should be starting over Varane anyway, and that's not my bias. Varane is coming back from an injury in a layoff. Ibu is match fit and match sharp,
and he was good in the first. He was good in the first game as well.
And yeah, he did nothing to warrant being taken out of that side. Apart from he's not Upamecano, and he's not, playing for former Real Madrid player playing for Manchester United. He was taken out because he's the new kid on the block.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I get that too. You rather have seen him on the bench, but listen, you guys have to understand.
These guys love it.
There's a section in the I think it was in Suarez book or it was in a Steven Gerrard book that I read. It was Gerrard actually. And he was commenting on how the Brazilian guys and the likes of Suarez and the Spanish guys used to love going away for internationals, and he couldn't understand it. He used to dread going to play for England, but everyone else, all the foreign lads, love going away because they do. They love international football. They love representing their country. It's the highest highlight of their career. Whereas for the likes of Steven Gerrard, everything is about the club. And he couldn't get that mentality. He just couldn't get that, look, these guys, yeah, they'll come and play for your club and they'll give it all they can and they'll throw their heart and soul into it. But ultimately, playing for the national team is the be all and end all. That's what they were raised on.
Okay.
Oh, looks like Azpilicueta is going off with.
So listen, guys, the second half's
Carvajal
nearly starting. If you've got any more predictions for who you think the last goal scorer will be, get them in quickly, because if you don't enter, you can't win a hat.
If you're not in, you can't win.
Correct.
But Carvajal coming on for Azpilicueta. Japan making a couple of changes as well.
Why am I not seeing that on my screen? Maybe some ITV. ITV showing just like a ruck of adverts.
All right, okay. Japan are bringing out as number 8.
They tell us the England games on
Number
Sunday,
9.
just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, give me 1 second there, Knight.
Okay.
Japan are bringing on Mitoma and Doan. So, midfielder and a striker.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good, actually, in fairness, if Carvajal is coming on, because I'd have assumed that he'd have wanted to rest him. So it might be a case that Azpilicueta going off could be injury related. If there's
Could be.
people. Hey, Tom, how are you keeping, mate? Hope you're all well. Hope you're good.
Quick, Tom, into the competition. Tell us the last goal scorer, and you've got a chance of winning the hat. There's a couple of subs coming off for Germany. I don't even recognise this fella.
Klosterman.
He's massive, isn't he?
Klosterman, yeah, well, he's RB Leipzig as well.
Osen's also saying, stays 1-0, Japan have a chance when Minamino comes out.
With Mitoma,
okay.
and I do like Mitoma a lot.
We will see.
Really interesting. He's one of these players, these gems that Brighton are after finding again, you know. But it's like
Red Steve's, I'm surprised nobody's listed the whole squad. They'll just be banned for that. That sort of nonsense.
But 10 out of 10 for effort.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it, I suppose.
Okay, Tom, we're doing a competition. Last goal scorer. Anyone who gets the last goal scorer correct
across the 2 games.
Between the 2 games is first one to name them gets our last bobble hat. These ones. So get a name in quick.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how Mitoma gets on and see how much Japan can get him involved, because it'd be interesting to see how it gets on against Carvajal. That's a proper test.
See you later, Red Steve. Red Steve's off. He's coming back for the draft. So, which would be great, because it means he can shout abuse at us, Kevin. We can't see it. So
yeah, we can't see it. Yeah, it's great. Oh, yeah, I got to turn the chat off. I keep forgetting to do that.
That's why you always win these drafts. There's truth's coming out now. Yeah, truth's coming out.
I always forget to do it. I just like... But the thing is, the one thing I've noticed with the chat...
Osen's got Sane, Tom's got Muller.
Cool. Okay. The chat is about a minute behind what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're dilly-dallying with your answers, that's when
I'm dilly-dallying. I'm dilly-dallying because I can't remember what happened yesterday. So it's going to be great. They say, who played in this season for Liverpool? I'll be like, oh,
yeah, don't bother. I've no clue whatsoever. My head is
my
head is not a sponge anymore. It's more like a fried egg.
Yeah. Someone just put Screamer from Japan.
Be nice if it was. We'll see. We will see. Carvalho, they're getting the press on at least, which is good.
Yeah. Oh, Preston there.
Keeper dilly-dallying again, as you do.
We love that phrase, don't we?
Yeah,
what a goal!
Oh, what a hit, son!
That's a beauty by Japan. That's an absolute beauty.
Oh, that is a lovely goal. And now they've got something to hold on to.
There we go. Ito? Jake wants to know, can he win a free beanie if he predicts Kev will win the draft? No, you can't.
No, you can't. Nice.
But also, Kev, have you won a draft yet?
No.
No, me neither, to be fair. But there's a reason I don't win.
That's a sub. It's Dohan.
Fair play. Hey, and you were slagging the manager off when we brought on, tell you.
I wasn't my Jack. How was I? I said it. What did I say? I said he has to make changes.
I just love winding you up.
Well,
'cause
it's
you fall for
the
it every
keeper.
time.
Look, it's the keeper again.
Yeah, silly playing out from the back. Good
Yeah.
touch.
Nice touch
Oh,
inside.
it's a
Big
good
hit.
Let's watch
That's
the replay
poor
again.
for the keeper, man. He should be
Let's watch the
stopping that.
replay.
Have a look. Simon sees
Oh, it's
this
right through his
all
hands.
the way.
Oh,
He sees that all the way, man. And you beat it on your near post as well.
he's dived too early, but he's gone with the wrong hand. Oh, that's shit keeping. Good for
That
Japan.
is
Listen,
really poor.
listen. This does put the cat amongst the pigeons now.
Let's have a quick look. See.
Jake.
Yeah, as it stands now, Japan are through.
So as it stands, Jake's predictions got out the window because he predicted 1-0s for both games.
Oh,
Jake,
well.
quick, put another prediction in for another goal score. Go on.
No.
Oh, come on. We've about 6 predictions in. Let's at least make it interesting.
Right. That's fair enough.
Oh, Osin's put Japan go through on the head-to-head.
Yeah, Japan are through now. It's as it stands at the minute. Spain are on 5, Japan are on 4, Germany are on 4, Costa Rica bottom on 3. So, Jake's gone from Musiala.
Musiala, go on. I'll let you have that. Can't change it now, though. That's it. Locked. Oh, Musiala's just gone off.
Just remember, guys, we're about a minute or 2 behind you. So,
yeah, don't tell us in the chat. You know, it's horrible when somebody comes to the chat and tells you what's going on. Isn't it, Kev?
Yes, Chris. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with that goal. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that goal. That is not offside.
I was checking something.
You can check it all he likes. That is not offside.
Some in the chat saying maybe the ball went out of play.
That may be the only thing. Maybe. But it's not offside.
Let's watch this. Right.
Right. We're having a... He's having a wait.
Number 8 again.
Brings it. Ball's in across the back. There is no way on earth that this is offside. Is the whole ball gone out?
Yeah, but whole ball's gone out.
Yeah. Just.
No, just.
Oh, game of inches. That's a game of inches.
That is.
But it's
definitely out.
It would. I think then it probably goes in off of his arm as well. So.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a game, Kev. We've got a game.
We got a bit of game. Oh, yeah. I'm with you, missus. I'm with you. I'm hoping. And the thing is, it's out of Germany. Well, no. Yeah, we're going head-to-head. It's goal difference is level at the minute. So if Germany get another goal, they'll go ahead on goal difference. But
why is it taking so long? Because
I think
how would you tell?
Be sure?
But also, that camera angle, shit. Because how can you tell that? The first camera angle showed the best.
I think there's a sensor inside the ball. It might be the offside sensor that's in the ball. They can check it with.
Oh, the Hawkeye thing.
Yeah. I still think it's out of play, but
I think it's out of play. I think that first replay looks out of play.
But I think it'll be the balls, the sensor that's in the ball.
Do you ever used to watch Thunderbirds, Kev?
Mm-mm.
No,
never watched it. Never had it over.
See, the referee looks like the bad guy, the Hood. Google Thunderbirds, the Hood, and you'll see what I mean. He looks just like him.
Yeah, I think so, Jake. If Germany score again, then they'd be on +1 on goal difference. So,
oh, he's giving it! Oh, get out! He's giving it! Oh, wow!
Get in, my son! Never give up on a dead ball. Never give up on a dead ball.
Wow, that looked out. Oh, wow!
The whole of the ball.
That's what I thought. He looked the whole of the ball.
I swear to God, I never watched it. I never watched Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
It might have been on, but I never watched it.
Oh, you have to Google it now, Kev, just so you know what I mean.
I know who he is, but I never watched it.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Wow. Yeah. Honestly,
emotion in the crowd,
I still think that's out.
I suppose.
But also, I keep it again. He's fucking shit, isn't he?
Oh, this is insane. We have a proper game on here now.
Well, no one
And
had
to
that
be honest, I don't think the Spanish give a crap either way.
No. But it's the other thing, though. I don't think anybody had the Japanese player for the last goal scorer.
Well, I know. Because as it stands now, it's completely out of Germany's hands. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah. Doesn't that put Japan above Spain?
Have a quick check now for you. No.
Oh, no, because they're on 6, aren't they? Sorry. No, because they won the... No, they were on 4. So this will put Japan on 6. Yeah, Japan are top. I think Spain might give a shit because they won't finish second, do they? Oh, this is going to be interesting now because Spain will be going, oh, fuck. Yes, Japan have played Croatia.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Oh.
Come on, Japan.
Which then means Spain will get... Yeah, and Spain will get Morocco.
Yeah, I don't think Spain will be too bothered either way, to be honest. Germany just get another corner.
Yeah.
Oh, ref! Clash of heads there. Whoa, that's a painful one. I don't think it's a foul, but I think it's a clash of heads.
Yeah, what's the goal difference? I'm just trying to see what's the goal difference situation.
Yeah, Jake is right. Germany need about 5 or 6 goals to get level with.
Jesus. Oh, to get level with Spain. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Germany's goal difference is 0. Japan's is +1 and Spain's is +6.
Yeah. I just look at the far run from Mitoma.
Yeah.
Look.
That angle, the zoomed in angle they showed before looked out, but again,
yeah, but
it's from behind us, so you don't know how level it is. So,
but it's not just that. You've got the ball surface, what's touching the grass might be out. You've still got about a third of the ball in line with the line.
Yeah.
You know, so, and you've got the technology within the ball with Hawkeye.
Yeah. Someone said in the chat here, didn't think Japan had it hit them. Just wait till they bring Minamino on, they're going to win 4-1. I mean, Taki is a bit of a lucky charm, like, isn't he?
Yeah, whoever comes, well, subs.
Nico's
going off.
He's been quiet.
Yeah, Morata's going off.
So, a little surprised thinking top goal scorer off, I suppose.
Yeah.
Asensio coming on.
Asensio and...
I didn't see who the player was. Asensio and...
Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres.
No messing there.
Nope. If only they had a Thiago, mate, who could just keep hold of the ball and keep it ticking over for them. Andy Kaufman saying, what's your opinions on Ferran Torres? Oh, let's keep it again.
I think it's a bit young. I think he'll develop into a very good player. I think City got a very good price for him.
I don't know how much he played for Barca. I don't have much special.
He gets his fair share, you know, and I think he's a really good squad option for Barcelona for where they are. But he's not someone I'd be too keen on him. He made a big deal when he came to City. When he went to City, he didn't really do much, and he made it well known that he didn't want to stay in England.
No, he didn't settle in at all, did he?
No. You know, some players that we saw, I mean, I'd keep using the one, Iago Aspas. Aspas is an absolutely brilliant striker in Spain. And for the time he spent at Liverpool, couldn't hit a barn door.
Morientes couldn't hit a barn door for Liverpool, but he's brilliant everywhere else.
Brilliant everywhere else, yeah.
Sometimes it just doesn't. It's got to be the right move at the right time.
Yeah.
For some players.
Ferran Torres was too young to be going to Man City at that time. He was an investment more than anything.
And the Morientes move to Liverpool probably came too late. I mean, I think Morientes was also bought for playing in Europe.
Yeah. Well, the Germany game is still 1-0.
Costa Rica on the break here.
They're fairly deflated, I think, at the minute, the Germans, because they know...
Well, if they go out here, this will be 2 World Cups running. They've got out of the group stage, isn't they?
Yeah. But there's ways of going out.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to forget the corner anytime soon.
No. But again, it's a terrible call. But the other thing with Aspas was, and this is a fair criticism of Rodgers, was there were so many games with Liverpool 4-0 up, coasting, and you wouldn't take Sturridge off and put an Aspas on.
Yeah.
Throw Aspas on when you're 3 and 4-0 up, just get him a bit of confidence up. And then you threw him on the biggest game. Oh
my God!
Scored! Costa Rica have scored.
Oh my days!
Oh, KNL. It's gone from bad to worse for the Germans. And someone said, Jesus wept. Hey, we're having some fun tonight, Kev. It's all happening tonight.
Who'd want to be German?
Oh,
what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Hansi Flick could be looking for a new job in the morning, sunshine.
No, it could be. Let's see. Ball there. Oh, lovely cut inside. Out wide. Headers. Oh, he's being critical. Neuer should do better with the header because he pushed it right back into danger. But good following up. Yeah, he should do better with the initial header, Neuer. But look, good follow up.
In fairness, if it wasn't a goal, it would have been a penalty.
Well, so now Costa Rica are last goal scorers. I don't think anybody had Costa Rica in their predictions for the last goal scorer.
Yeah, so we need someone to get another goal somewhere along the line.
So as it stands, I'm keeping that.
We absolutely do, Tom. We got no horse in this race whatsoever. So that's right. I want a nervy.
Costa Rica up to third.
Oh man, that's going to scupper a lot of bets, man. Can you imagine people who are doing group betting? Ones and twos.
Also, can you imagine if you got Germany in the sweepstakes? You think, boss, got a chance here.
Yeah.
I think I was the only person. When Spain won the World Cup in South Africa, I think I was the only person who didn't want them to win because they got Holland in the sweepstake. I won 60 quid. I was fuming.
I'll be honest. Back then, I was never a fan of the way Spain played, and I can admire how Barcelona played at the time. When they were really good with Xavi and Iniesta and Busquets and Messi and all of them. I can admire how they played. I hated watching it. I absolutely hated it. Maeda coming off.
He's ran his socks off, hasn't he? He's ran his socks to standstill, to be fair.
Glasgow Celtic forward, I think.
Yeah.
On comes Asano. But more energy, more legs.
Oh, off the post! Germany have just hit the inside of the post. Musiala again. Watch this. Oh, that's some hit, Keeper touch it. Look at the angle. No, he doesn't. Oh, he's unlucky there. Inside the post and back out.
Yeah, Tom, if that
13-goal swing and Costa Rica are sorted.
We're here for it, mate. We are here for it. We are here for it. I promise.
We might not make the draft if we have to watch that.
No. But as it stands at the minute, we're looking at the group winners winning 2-1 against the mighty.
I was saying, lads, you're forgetting one very important thing. There'll be plenty of lazy links now. Klopp is up for the German job.
Yeah,
probably. I think him signing the new contract kills a lot of that. To be honest, if he still hadn't signed his new contract, I think we all would have gone, he probably is going to go for that a year early.
Japan were in there. Ball comes across. Keeper comes to collect. Needed someone coming through the middle, but
another corner for Germany. Kimmich is standing over it.
But the more Spain push on, because to be honest, Spain will want to top the group. They will want to.
Yeah, they want at least the draw because while they might be okay with Morocco, I'm not sure if they got past Morocco who they'd be likely face then.
Yeah, look, I think it's more to do with an ego. I think it's an ego trip more than anything else.
Rudiger probably should have done better the chance he had there.
It's Mitoma. Ball out to Doan.
He's done well.
Comes in on the inside. Yeah, he's been lively.
Do you know where he plays, Kev?
No, but I think the way they're set up, it looks like they're quite happy to Japan stay in the game for the first hour.
Japan have done what we thought they would do with 15 minutes ago, which was stay in the game and look to try and nick something. Yeah. But they've caught Spain cold in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? What's your opinion of the German defender Sewell? I don't get it myself.
He's big, he's strong, he's good in the air, he's fine when the game is in front of him.
It's like watching watching a QE2 turn.
He's got the Harry Maguires about him.
Yeah.
You know, if the game is in front of him, he's a good defender. If you want to play a high line, he ain't your guy.
No. I was also saying, seeing they want to have draws with penalty shootouts in the group stage for an extra point in the next World Cup. They actually do that. They actually, the FIFA talk about for the next World Cup for the group stages. If the game finishes a draw, you have a penalty shootout, and whoever wins the penalty gets an additional point. So it's like 2 points for a draw.
It'd be an absolute disaster.
I
think the reverse of what they want to happen would happen. You'd get a lot more sides parking the bus in the hope of at least getting guaranteed the 1 point, and in the hope of maybe getting 2.
They do this in the Women's League Cup. The Women's League Cup do a group stage, and they do the same thing. You have to finish top of your group to go through, and if it's a draw, they do a penalty shootout, which they've actually been quite exciting because most teams, I've seen Liverpool do when they're playing better sides than them. They don't really park the bus for a draw. They just it's that insurance policy with 10 minutes to go. I think that's when it all kicks in.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be in favour of it. I think it devalues a win as well. It devalues the 3 points you get it for the wins.
But I think they say only for the group stage, and they said knockouts. It's the same format.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, you could draw 3 games, win 3 penalty shootouts, get 6 points, or you could win 2 games and lose 1 and get 6 points.
Yeah,
I think you need to be rewarded for wins.
But I suppose that's what you have this whole head-to-head thing to do, because sometimes it's head-to-head. They change every tournament. Sometimes it's first head-to-head first, sometimes it's goalless. Maybe they do.
It looks like Kai Havertz is coming on, and Mario Götze, by the look of him. Yeah, Mario Götze is coming on as well.
I forgot he was still playing. As he plays most of the shit, because he's never really recovered because he got that illness, didn't he? Not long after he scored the winner for Germany in the World Cup.
Well, he left.
Left Bayern. He went back to Dortmund.
Bayern. Yeah, but he went to Dutch football, I think. I think he went to, might have been Feyenoord or...
Let me Google it.
I'm sure it was either the Dutch league or the Belgian league. One of the two. I can't remember. Yeah, Costa Rica goal is definitely getting peppered at the minute. But they're getting the ball here now. They're on the counter again, and they're 1v1 all the time on the counter. So it's like all it takes is get one of those right and they're in.
So he went from Bayern back to Dortmund. He went to PSV. And this summer he moved to Frankfurt. So he's playing the Champions League for Frankfurt. And so far this season he's played... Well, to be fair, he's played 15 games so far this season. 23 in all comps, 2 goals.
The thing is, at least at the moment, he's got to be the main man in that side, so...
I think unfortunately he got that illness, didn't he? Oh,
Where's Jordi Alba coming on and Ansu Fati coming on as well?
He's another talent, isn't he, Fati?
Yeah, he had a really bad injury. Kept him out for the most of last year. The thing is, I think if there's a fire sale at Barcelona, he could be one of the ones.
I think
he could be the ones that's up for sale.
I think.
Oh! Germany hit the post again. I know someone put it in the chat, but my God.
It's not come up my stream yet.
Yeah, I think it was Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz wrapped outside the box.
I've just seen his follow-up shot from Kai Havertz. Jesus, where that's shite.
Well, Kamada's coming off.
Musiala again, man. If Germany, he's going to be the one that's going to win this game for Germany if they're going to win it. He did well that Havertz ducked out the way. There's Tommy Asu coming on.
Well, they're going for a back 3 now, or a back 5, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he's handy. He's good, Tommy Asu, because he's handy at right-sided centre-back or covers full-back very well as well, so he's comfortable in both positions. And he gives them more physicality as well.
When you look at the stats, Spain have dominated possession, but they've had a grand total of 5 shots with 3 on target. Japan have had 21% possession, but 4 shots, 2 on target.
Goetze, there's definitely something going on because the chat's getting very excited.
They've given a foul here on Ferran Torres. Busquets out to Pedri. I don't know if Japan have made, or Spain might have one more sub left up the sleeve, but working the ball at the minute.
I think we need to watch a Germany game, mate.
And they're giving a foul on Sula. So it's a free kick to Costa Rica, right on the just inside the halfway line, but right out of the touchline on that one.
Oh, Japan just hit it wide. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Spain are well overcommitting here, trying to get back into it. It's a really good cutout, really good interception. He's gone. I mean, it's the one thing Carvajal doesn't have is the pace to chase back.
Oh, it's in! Oh my God! Vargas scored for Costa Rica.
Ball comes in. Oh my days! Manuel Neuer, what are you doing? Manuel Neuer, what are you doing?
Oh wow!
Oh my God!
VAR checking this. If this is given, both Germany and Spain would be out. Fucking hell! Oh, Kev, we're finally getting one of our exciting Watchalong's been praying for. No. That's what Sky is saying.
All right. One lone German fan is applauding, and he's literally giving it this. What's he on about? Right. Corner's about to...
Head is fine there.
Comes in.
Head is fine there. Nothing wrong with that.
He's not offside there. You're looking for the near post runner. Not a foul there. No.
That's fine.
Offside. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh. So as it stands, Spain and Germany are out.
There's nothing wrong with that. So that's a goal.
So who had Vargas in the... Kev, we're going to have to think of a new way of giving this bobble out away at this rate. Oh, my days. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Now we've got a game on.
Now we've got a game. Now we're... Oh, man, I can't believe this.
Now we're fully focused. We're both fully focused on this now.
Now we're invested.
This is a brilliant last 20 minutes.
Spain are getting the ball out wide here. Ball whipped into the box and cleared by Japan out onto the right wing. Spain looking to work it with Rodri. Here's Matoma on the ball. They're just going to hook it now. This is going to be a complete, total onslaught from Spain.
Keep your eye on the Germany game, mate.
I got a ball comes in. Costa Rica clears it. Header back. Touch. Havertz. Goal.
Well, that didn't last very long, did it? So Spain are now back second on goal difference.
It's a really good take by Kai Havertz, to be fair.
Yeah,
good
nice
control
touch,
in the box.
Finish.
Yeah, it was good touch. He's a mile offside there.
He's a very angry man, isn't he? Havertz.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they know that no matter what is happening no matter what happens in their group.
This Germany game is going to be brilliant now because Germany have to get the win. And as it stands, Costa Rica, we need to nick it now because we actually might go through.
Yeah. Well, as it stands at the minute, Japan are in the box seat. And ultimately, this could swing around again where Japan, with 18 minutes to go, who are now top of the group, could
Tom
go
Boland
out.
Tom Boland saying, Havertz came off a Muller, so does his goal count for me in the tiebreaker? No, Tom, it doesn't. You said Thomas Muller, so if he's got off, that's you done.
Yeah, I think we might have to get a more creative way right at the very end of this stream.
Yeah.
I think what we might have to do is we'll see how it plays out. We'll come up with something. If we ain't got a winner, we'll come up with something.
Come on, Costa Rica. I'm more invested in the Costa Rica game now, I've got to be honest.
Well, you watch that and I'm watching the Spain game.
Yeah, but
it's a really nice goal by
I'll be honest,
Harris,
I'm going to carry on watching the Spain game because my stream for Germany is so far behind. I'm sure somebody in the chat will put something up. I'll keep an eye on my phone as well. Tom Boland, worth a shot. Hey, listen, mate, if you don't ask, you don't get, do you? So, you've got to try it, haven't you?
Ball through the middle, Fatty, but can't get anywhere near it.
Japan
are holding on for dear life here at the minute.
They haven't created masses, though, Spain, yet.
That's really good play. Ball's gone dead, gone out for a goal kick. Jordi Alba looking for a foul on Tomiyasu. He ain't getting any change out of Tomiyasu. Above all wings to be going down, it's not that one. The Spanish fans in the crowd now are getting twitchy.
Well, for a minute, they were out.
Iniesta knows.
Oh, Costa in here. No, he's took it wide. Oh, I thought they were going to get
Keylor
through.
Navas has gone and sat down for a sec.
Cross comes in. Oh, it's cleared. And again, good header clear again by the Germans. I'll be honest. Costa Rica looked really dangerous on the break.
That's what I was saying about 10 minutes ago, wasn't it? If they get one,
Rory's saying there is a Dudek / Shevchenko style save in the Germany game.
All right, I'm keeping half an eye on both now. You guys are I'm gonna get a sprained neck at the end of this World Cup. I swear to God.
There we go. Germany on the counter. He's through. Tap in. Oh, what a save! Oh, that's a brilliant save by Navas.
Full Krug is on now for the Germans.
Okay, hell, that's a cracking save.
Yeah, they just write themselves have fun, don't they? You never go full Krug.
That's a great save.
Well, Spain are camped out in the Japanese half now.
Yeah.
Ball floated in.
As he say, forward should just keep it low. But I think the bounce does him. Fair play to the keeper. That was a good save, that.
There's Costa Rica looking on the break again. Spain are moving it from side to side, just trying to shift this Japanese defense around. Japan are sitting in defending.
This entire group we remembered as the highlights of the tournament so far. Probably.
Yeah. For excitement, not for quality, but for excitement.
This group's been bonkers, hasn't it? It's been a brilliant group, this one.
Yeah. Ball comes into the box. Japan clears it.
God, okay, we've got to do a draft after this.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, isn't it? That'd be all right. We got a nice break in between, so we're all right. We'll be back at 10 o'clock for... Hey, Zahir, I was saying the same, mate. I was looking at the Spanish side in the first half, and I'm struggling to find weaknesses in it.
Well, at half-time, Spain and Germany were coasting. It wasn't.
Yeah, absolutely, totally coasting, the two of them.
So you can't really criticize for saying they were brilliant at half-time because they were coasting. It was comfortable.
Yeah, they were dominating the ball. They did everything bar. The only thing that you can slate Spain for is for the volume of possession they have.
There wasn't a volume of chances.
Yeah, it does. It's possession for the sake of it. There's no purpose to it. And in this day and age, with 5 subs, you're not going to tire sides out by playing this type of high possession, low intensity football, because they'll just shift from side to side, and when they get to their tired legs,
showing a replay. They're about to show a replay of that goal again. Then some Durat for Costa Rica's been booked. I'm not really sure what for. Oh! German had a chance then, gone wide. Rudiger wants a corner. Oh, he's got his corner. Yeah, a very unusual header by the Costa Rica defender.
on the Costa Rica game, I'm on 78, 54, 55, 56.
I'm on £78. I'm on 78.10. You're about 50 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm about a minute ahead nearly. Shot over. Okay, I won't say anything about that game.
Yeah, don't ruin it for me.
Spain. Ferran Torres looking to go on the outside of Mitoma, and Mitoma sticks to him, and he gets help. And Japan get the cut. Oh, unlucky.
Well, Japan have got 10 minutes to hold on, and Costa Rica have got 10 minutes to try and knock Spain out.
Oh man, could you imagine after the trouncing that they got?
They knock Spain out. That would be brilliant.
That would be the irony of all irony.
Brilliant.
That's a quiz question for the ages. That is.
That would also really open up the draw then, because you're going like, wow, Spain and Germany.
That half of the draw would
really open up.
massively open up for someone. Brazil, it would open up. For
Costa Rica. Oh, stupid shot.
Look, everyone wants that hero moment now.
I mean, at least it's a striker doing it. My pet hate of defenders who never scored decide they're going to shoot from 50 yards and hope for the best.
Yeah. Well,
there's
10 minutes to go in both games. Ansu Fati looking for a quick 1-2. Goes a bit too far. Ball's gone out for a goal kick.
They've defended well, Japan.
Yeah, they're organised in their defending. You don't see too many players coming out of the line. The midfielders will press, but the back five stays tight, and you don't see that line breaking too much.
Yeah. Hey, it's a fair play to Japan, because we all thought at half time there's not a chance Japan are getting back as this. They look devoid of everything.
I'll tell you what, was it a known goal? The Japan goal. Have a look here. Ball comes back in.
That still looks out from that angle.
No, it wasn't. It was. They must be going off the sensor that's in the ball. They have to be.
They must be. Because all the eye test tells you is it looks out.
Mm-hmm. Every angle that I've seen so far is I agree with you. Every angle I've seen so far. So you're hoping that that the microchip in the ball is giving them an accurate of what it was.
And our friend...
No, he dangled his foot out there to buy that, Mitoma, and he knows it. He's a sly little look up.
I was just seeing if our friend Emma Sanders from the Beeb was at this game, but she did the early game. She did Belgium. She was covering the Belgian game, when they got knocked out.
Oh, what?
Definitely have a chat to Emma when she's back from Qatar. What's it like covering a World Cup?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'd love to talk to her about that, to be honest.
I'll try to see. I mean, she's a very busy, but it's also a very in-demand person, right?
I think when she comes back, she's going to be absolutely wrecked.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's constant non-stop. Campbell's down injured, but...
Japan had a chance to seal it there. Thomas Muller's just becoming more and more of a gif.
Yeah,
the way he's acting on the bench.
I think this is Muller's 5th World Cup.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's been around.
I think Neuer's equaled the record for most appearances in a World Cup by a goalkeeper.
And to be honest, it's the one position you look at for Germany. Ter Stegen is arguably as good as.
It's a position they've got the replacement ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they do.
Joel Campbell's down again. And Red Steve's back after he's seen the results coming in.
Yeah, nobody saw this coming, mate. Nobody. I can guarantee it. Nobody saw this coming.
I think
And
you're lying.
Japan are looking. It's looking. To be honest, it's looking like it's going to take something special. Oh, there's a
Oh,
referee.
that's a yellow. That's a yellow. Oh,
That's
go
at
on.
least.
Go on. Go on, ref. Bring that back. Book him.
There's no advantage there. So why don't they bring it back? There's no advantage.
That was, I think it was Roger, wasn't it? That was a very Man City style.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to be booked for that.
Tom Boland's right. I bet some bookies are smiling. I bet some bookies are absolutely
on this World Cup. Some of the bookies are cleaning up, man.
Definitely.
Cleaning up. Yeah, big draft coming at 10 tonight. We have definitely got them all spoiled with all this great content coming at the minute. So make sure you're there at 10 o'clock and smash the like button while you're here. Kevin?
Oh, Kev's just spoiled it for us all.
He's a spoiler, isn't he?
Oh, should we ban Kev?
Nah, keep. He's all right.
So I know the Joe's still out, but we wanted Costa Rica, so we wanted them to knock Spain out because it'd just been really funny.
Yeah, it would have been absolutely hilarious.
Then again, to us, Kev, the way some of these World Cup games go, Costa Rica probably just scored 2 in injury time.
Well, the way it's going at the minute now, deflected cross comes in from Alaba and it's cleared by Japan.
So it's what Pedri's playing like Joe Allen. If you can't see the hype, Andy, just watch a few of his games of Barcelona. You'll see why he's so hardly thought of. You can't judge a player off one game. Cross comes in. Oh, it's back post.
Absolutely outstanding player.
Who's following him there though? But listen, it's good sub by the manager because
the subs, but Hansi Flick has affected games with changes. But in fairness, it's Costa Rica.
Good ball by Gnabry, but yeah, the fullback's not followed him there.
You've got to have a lot of tired minds and tired legs as well. So,
well, that's a bit shit, isn't it? All that kind of killed the excitement. That Kev, we're hoping for another 5-6 minutes of this. Let's hope another 10 minutes of added time so we can see some more of these goals. Hopefully.
Well, as it stands at the minute, I think Japan are still topping the group. So
yeah, sure. They're Japan top, Spain second, Germany third, and unless Germany now score another 7 goals, Germany are out.
Yeah.
There's another defender coming off for Japan. Don't blame them if they are.
Yeah, Mo, we're exactly the same. I'm absolutely desperate for Japan to go through. They absolutely deserve it.
Definitely. Oh, another chance for Germany. Oh, Navas has got it. Come on, Costa Rica.
Tanaka is gone off for Endo to come on. He's actually a decent player, Endo, as well. He's been around. Another one who's playing, I think he's playing in Germany. But Spain are desperate to try and get back into this.
Oh, proper deflated over that German goal. Proper deflated.
Yeah, it was always more likely. I mean,
it was always more likely.
The longer the game went, and for an awful lot of these players, playing 3 games in a week, if you're not playing at a decent level often enough, then
that's you saw that
3 games in a week will find you out.
Yeah, you saw that in like the Wales USA game, the first one. That caught quite a few of them out, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. 100% it did. You saw Wales start the first half of their first game, they were really good. And then it was a gradual drop all the way through until the last of it against England, and they were shocking.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what happened in the England game. Was it second half? It's just England were able to go up a level.
I mean, to be honest, going into the tournament, I thought the biggest miss that Germany would have was Timo Werner. Because despite his form at Chelsea, he's gone back to Germany and he's playing it really well again.
Plus that pace, that pace behind what you need, isn't it?
Yeah, whenever he's called upon for Germany, he's always a threat. He always plays well. One bad move doesn't make someone a bad player. We've seen it enough times.
We've seen it enough times.
Ball goes all the way across as Jordi Alba, shot and blocked. 2 minutes to go plus injury time.
Cross comes in. No, look at the German game.
Spain looking crosses from deep now as well. There's no one in there. Ever since they took Morata off, that aerial threat is gone. So there's Asensio with a shot from distance. Oh, good save.
Great tackle.
Brilliant defending. Brilliant clearance. I mean, let's say it was a good save. It was a good stop, but he put it right into the danger area with that block. Oh, we're looking for a quick 1-2 shot. Save. Keeper holds it. Brilliant. Well done, lad. But Spain are getting in and around them now. The nerves are starting to really kick in for Japan.
Germany are in. Scored that 4-2. Oh, no. Offside. It's offside. Oh, VAR's checking it. Yeah, VAR checking this.
Yeah, look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cross comes in. He's level there. That's no problem there.
From what I've seen,
offside, but he's not scored. That's headed back. I think that's all right, you know.
From what I've seen of this Germany game, the official has had a really good go.
Yeah,
she had a really good game.
She's booked the German for gobbing off at her. Now we're looking at VAR.
Yeah, it's clear, that replay by Yoshida.
When the first ball comes in, number 9's offside, but it doesn't go to him; it goes far wide. And as he cuts it back, he's got himself level then to its second phase. So I think it'll be given.
That's good play by Japan. See how they're pressing. There's 5 or 6 players up there pressing this late on.
I think this will be 4-2 Germany. This.
Yeah, they're given. It's 4-2.
Yeah. Okay, so Germany now just need another 6 goals.
Yes, they're done, but they've done all they can do. They've won their game.
With a hell of a fright from Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah.
Fair play to Costa Rica. Like they've at least they've put the shits up in this group, you know, beating Japan and then giving Germany a proper scare.
Well, the way they'll look at it now, the Germans, is the rebuild that needs to happen needs to start in March with the qualifications for the Euros. This should be it now for the likes of Thomas Muller and probably 2 or 3 others that are in that squad that need to be phased out.
Maybe Gundogan.
Yeah, and it's one thing with Germany, they are very good at phasing players out.
Yeah.
But they're going through a lean patch at the minute. All right. Well, we're a minute into 7 minutes of additional time. The Japan fans are absolute bricking it now. Because no matter which way they came into this game, beating Spain in a World Cup is huge.
Beating Spain at any level is
any level is huge, but beating them in a World Cup and topping your group, topping this group with Germany, with Spain.
Let's face it, we'll pre-talk all went. Japan will probably be 3rd. That's what you all thought, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah. If anyone put a prediction at the start of this World Cup that Japan tops the group,
you're in big money. You'll be getting big money.
You're going to be a very
delay in the. There's a delay in the Germany game because it looks like there's a problem with the ref's earpiece.
They're going again here now. Keylor Navas clears it. No,
I think they're swapping I think the battery pack's getting swapped around.
Don't worry. I'm a bit ahead of you at the minute. They're back going again. 10 minutes injury time in the Puerto Rico game or the Costa Rica game. Spain are
especially in this Spain game now because to be honest, that's the only one that's
that's the only game in town at the minute.
It's good fun watching 2 games at the same time, isn't it?
It's mad. It's mad. This is like the end of the season. You know, like at the end of the season when you got all 10 sides play or all 10 games going on at the same time.
At least they do it on Soccer Saturday. They're only watching one game and then they all talk to each other.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
It's tough going watching 2.
And even the BT goals one is
but
nearly made it 5.
Again, you're looking at Spain tonight and bar a couple of quick 1-2s around the edge of the box. They've drawn a couple of saves out of the keeper, but you wouldn't say Japan have been
overstretched.
They've been under pressure. obviously, but
there were signs of this in the Germany game, which I thought ITV, especially your mate, Mr. Neville, was going overboard with Spain, thinking they were really good for the first 60, but they weren't clinical. And he said that'll hurt them against a better side. And you saw it. Eventually, Germany, got chances and, could have nicked it.
yeah. This is
that Japan loss is what's killed Germany, isn't it? Because they probably anticipated it's probably a draw with Spain anyway.
Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, my man? It is absolutely nuts, mate, at the minute. There's a ball coming across deep, looking for, I think it's Jordi Alba on the cover, trying to keep it alive.
How old's Jordi Alba now? I feel like he's been around forever.
I think he's got to be pushing 30. And Japan, hoof it up the air. That's the old kick and run.
Yep.
All right, 1 sec. Yeah.
So 94 minutes, 30 seconds. So Japan to keep holding on. This would be a great result, this, for Japan. Random sub for Germany, centre back off, another midfielder on. A bit late now.
Yeah. There's 3 minutes-ish to go in the Spain game. Oh. Come on, Japan, hold on.
Oh, Kev, just for a minute, we were like looking at like the unprecedented, weren't we?
Oh, it was mental. It was always highly unlikely. Ball comes in, cleared again.
Yeah, Aidan said Spain are better off not scoring because second place might be a better run for them. It might be, actually, to be fair. But I think Kev's right. I think it's ego, isn't it?
It is ego. They'll want to top the group. They'll just for confidence as well. They won't like the idea. Spain won't like the idea of finishing second. So
plus, it starts the narrative of in the Spanish press. Is the squad as deep as we think it? Are these?
I think it is, but
you know how the media works. All the big names didn't play, so we'll blame the fringe players. That's the game, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Japan have got 1 minute.
Hey, fair play to the Japanese manager because his changes also made a big difference.
Huge.
I know we were critical in the first half, but they were a bit too passive. But give him credit. His changes have been really good.
The ball goes deep for Japan,
especially bringing on Ritsu Doan.
Doan, yeah, he brought in at halftime, and he was a game changer. He just
gave him that impetus.
Back to the keeper, lovely. You can kill 20 seconds to your keeper. Get your booking, you're grand.
Joe, I've not even looked if any of these are on anyone's on a booking from missing the next game. It's not flashed up, so I'm assuming not.
I don't know if it's. I think the bookings carry into the second round, and I think they get chalked off at the quarterfinal stage. I'm not sure.
I think that's it. 15 seconds to go.
15 seconds. He's got to launch it now. They're holding their line. They're being really disciplined. Ball goes wide and it's blocked off. That should be that.
Oh, that's it. Japan are through. They've topped the group. Well done, Japan. That's a brilliant result.
Boy, Yoshida, what an achievement. What an achievement that is.
And that is no smashing. That's not even a smashing grab second half either. They've really deserved that.
Yeah, I've absolutely deserved it.
Credit to the manager. He did brilliantly there. His subs was so key.
Okay. Anyone pick Kai Havertz as the last goal scorer?
Let me have a look. So we had Olmo. Nope. Jake. It to finish. 1-0. Neuer. Xavi to score a belter. Sané, Muller. No one had Kai Havertz.
No one had Kai Havertz. Okay, so for everyone who's still in the chat right now, what you need to do is when we finish, we're going to finish up in a second, get straight into the comments section and whack in draft at 10. Just type in draft at 10 and be in with a shout to win the last beanie of what we have.
We'll pick a name from random.
We'll pick a name out and we'll give the name out tomorrow in the Watchalong tomorrow. So draft at 10, type that into the comments section. Make sure you've hit like and subscribe Draft at 10
Yeah,
into the comment section when we finish.
You must be subscribed to win it as well, because
yeah,
it's a click of a button. It takes you 2 seconds.
Yeah. Right.
Cool.
That's it, mate. We're back at 10.
We're back at 10 for a nice, easy draft. Right, listen, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe on your way out. I say, Kev, what a day.
What a day, mate. Japan topped the group. Amazing achievement. Amazing achievement. Absolutely delighted for them.
Japan, Morocco, and Australia. Some very surprising names through to the next round. Makes it a bit more fun. But listen,
all right.
Me and Kev are going to make a brew, and we'll be back at 9 o'clock with Matt and Emmett, and we're doing another Trippers draft. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you in an hour.
See you in an hour.